Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and I've done a lot of PokeMMO shiny hunting over my 9 years or so playing, a little over 6,000 hours if you include alt account hours, and I've had a lot of shiny Pokemon. I think I now have around 22 OT shiny Pokemon. Here they are actually sorted in the chronological order in which I received them. However, today, I'm a little dry. 73k encounters, my last shiny. Nothing crazy, but I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and calculate and discuss, have I been lucky overall? Have I been unlucky? Today I'm going to add up all of the encounters that I've done for each of these shinies because I do have those numbers, and then I'll do an average, and it should come out between 25 to 30,000 encounters per shiny if I'm on average luck. Now, it might be a little lower, I might be lucky, I don't know. Today we're going to find out together. Alright, but this is going to be another video yet sponsored by the Windows calculator, of course. Not actually sponsored, but sponsored. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, I'm not going to be doing the backstory for each of these shinies. I'll probably do a little story time video talking about the journey, time, and effort, and blood, sweat, and tears put into every one of these shinies. I think that'd be pretty cool. But let's go ahead and start with the Stunfisk. The first shiny I ever got took me 8 years, 2,200 hours in-game time, and estimated around 200,000 to 300,000 encounters before getting it. Now, this is the hardest one to calculate, right? Because this is including all of my encounters from the creation of my account in 2013 all the way up until 2021 when I eventually got it. Now, for many, many years, PokeMMO only had single encounters. There were no ×5 hordes, so that slowed down the encounters a bit. But even if we're super reserved and calculate as around 1,800 of which of my hours were shiny hunting or so, we end up with a ton of encounters. So I'm gonna go ahead and just be really reserved. I'm gonna put this 250k in the middle. That is about the driest you'll see. This is my driest hunt ever. Don't worry, it gets a lot more normal after this, or at least quite soon. So I do have to calculate this one at around 250k, which I believe is pretty accurate. I know a lot of people may not believe me on that, which honestly, understandably so. I don't know if I'd believe someone if they told me that either, but that's, what can you do? I'm going to jump to the next one, and hopefully this will make you guys believe me a little more, because I actually ended up getting this shiny Shuckle at 105 encounters, and I caught it in the Safari Zone. So I went extremely unlucky, extremely dry for 8 years, and then immediately karma and RNG evened out in a matter of seconds, and I got my favorite shiny Pokemon in the Safari Zone, caught it extremely rare. We're going to go ahead and add 105 encounters on for the Shuckle. Alright, so my first two shinies were extremely weird numbers and rates, but now it's going to finally start getting a little more normal. Now, my next shiny, my shiny Hoppip, was achieved at 22,000 encounters. Let's go ahead and add that over onto the calculator, putting us at 272,000 encounters so far. And then next we have the Deerling. Now, this Deerling, unfortunately, was meant to be a Vanillite, and I did end up going around 48,000 encounters dry for this, and then got the wrong shiny. That's okay. It just happens. We're going to go ahead and add 47,000 encounters over to that. Next, we have Surskit, of course. Alright, now my shiny Surskit was caught at around 33,000 encounters. I also do have shiny reaction videos for most of these shinies. I believe I have one for Shuckle, Hoppip, and Surskit, and then everything else should have one. Deerling and Stunfisk, I believe, are the only two shinies on this list that don't have a reaction video. So you guys can fact check the amount of encounters and everything. Let's go ahead and add 33,000 for the Surskit here, plus 33,000, putting us at 352k. Now, the beautiful shiny Exceldor was caught as a Shelmet, of course, and that was achieved at 25,000 encounters. Let's do plus 25,000 for the good old Exceldor. And now the Minccino, the shiny Minccino, was caught at exactly 27,462 encounters. We do have that exact number, so I'll go ahead and put that up, 27,462. And then next, what's the next Pokemon we have? I believe shiny Quagsire should be next. Yes, correct. This was caught at only 5,975 encounters. 5,975. Add that to the calculator. Next, we have the shiny Grimer. Now, this was gotten on an alt account during a speed run series called Speed Run to a Shiny Pokemon from Scratch, and this was super fun. I did 2 different takes for this. It had to be done in one session, so in one day. So you would make a new account and try to get a shiny within that day, and if you didn't, you'd have to reset and to make a whole new account, etc. It took me only 2 accounts. I did like 2 different 10-hour streams or something for it. It was a ton of fun. But due to the nature of that, it's going to be super low on encounters. So this was achieved at only 1,005 encounters. We'll add that to the calculator, 1,005. Moving on, next I believe we have Shiny Vanillish over here. Yup, this was caught at 23,000 plus 23,361 encounters. This is also the only shiny Pokemon that I've ever gotten while recording a video. I was recording a video talking about how shiny hunters should use synchronized Pokemon, and I happened to encounter this guy towards the end of the recording. Next up is Shiny Nidoking, which I caught at 32,061 encounters, just slightly overrate. Then we have Shiny Druddigon caught at 10,000. Let's go ahead and add that, plus 10,926 encounters exactly. We're at 477k at the moment, total encounters. Then we have the Shiny Ponyta that I caught as a Shiny Rapidash during my first ever Shiny Wars competition that I participated in, and I caught this at 34,247. So plus 32,000. 247? Yes, 247. So 247 encounters, putting me at over 500,000 total now. Next up is Golurk, which was caught at 34,055 encounters. Really beautiful shiny. And now these three Pokemon, the Marowak, the Stolipede, and the Bouffalant, were all caught on my Cool Duder account during the making of my Road to PokeMMO series. So the Marowak was caught at 6,000 plus 604, so 6,604 encounters there. Then my Shiny Stolipede, which was caught on 7/11, of course, and this took me 16,000 plus 16k, 432, so 16,432 encounters there. And then the final Cool Duder Shiny took me Bouffalant, which was 17,482 encounters. Once again, 17,482 over on the calculator, 484,000 at the moment. And then comes the most painful shiny I think I've ever received. Not even just my Stunfisk, funnily enough. I stayed out of grass for a very long time. I didn't touch grass, I promise, for an extremely long time while hunting for shiny Cranidos. And I ended up at around 57,451 encounters. And then I was weak. I went to go level a hidden ability Moxie Pinsir because I was really excited for that Pokemon to get its hidden ability. I went to level it up, and I ended up encountering a shiny Pelipper extremely quickly. So we add plus 57,451 encounters for that, and that one hurt. But that's okay, because getting that Pelipper freed me from the mind cage that was Cranidos, and then I was able to actually go ahead and do some really cool shiny hunts. Moved on over to Magikarp and got that in only 4,944 encounters. Really, really fast shiny. And then I went ahead and headed right over to Heatmore, which I ended up getting on Thanksgiving Day, and that took me 19,500 encounters to achieve, putting us at around 666,000 total at the moment. And then only 6 hours after the Heatmore, I got a shiny Celio at only plus 3,389 encounters. And that was some of the luckiest streaks of shiny hunting I've ever been on. Now we're at 669,999 encounters perfectly. And then the last shiny I got was shiny Slowbro at 22,000. Let's add this, plus 22,959 encounters, leaving me at a total of 692,000, around 693,000 total encounters for these shinies. Now I'm also 73,000 dry at the moment, so we'll go ahead and tack that on here in a sec. And once we get that shiny, we don't really know at the moment, but once we get that shiny, we'll be able to get our total average of encounters per shiny. Alright, so I'm going to calc this final number in two separate ways. First, I'm going to do it without my current hunt, since we don't know when this one will end. So let's go ahead and take that number, 692,958, and we're going to divide this by 22, which is the amount of shinies that I've achieved. And that's going to leave us with a number of 31,498 encounters per shiny, which is actually decently unlucky / dry, considering how many donator statuses and shiny charms I've popped and everything. I should probably be at least around the 28,000. Now, only being around 3,000 to 4,000 encounters over raid or dry over your entire career of shiny hunting isn't a big deal, especially since I went so dry for my first shiny hunt. So I am overall, I guess, unlucky, but who really cares? And all you can do is keep shunting to get that discolor Pokemon. But now let's go ahead and also take this number, 69 3K or so, add the 73,150 that I am currently dry, equals that, and then we're going to go ahead and divide this by, I guess, 23 to assume that I've gotten, we'll do the 22 number. It only makes, I don't have the 23rd shiny yet, it only makes sense. So we'll do divided by 22, and that'll leave us with a decently drier rate of around 34, almost 35,000 encounters on average per shiny. Now, obviously, the base rate is 30k. However, I'm someone who's popped a lot of donator statuses, a lot of shiny charms over my day. I've been in a lot of shiny charms. My rate probably should be a little lower than 30k, probably around 28k. You can get your rate as low as 24,300 if you have a shiny charm and donator status popped, but obviously I don't have that all the time. I'm being pretty reserved and saying maybe 28,000 overall. But for the time being, I think it's safe to say that my overall shiny rate through the career of my PokeMMO account over the past 9 years or so has been around 1 out of 34 to 35,000. Slightly unlucky, but you know what that means? It means I need to go ahead and go shiny hunt some more and make it a little bit better and get some faster shinies. You gotta work harder, of course, to go get more shiny. So I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go start shiny hunting. Alright, but if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to go ahead and dislike if you didn't enjoy it. Consider commenting and leaving feedback and everything down below. Let me know how dry or lucky you are on your current shiny hunt or maybe over your shiny hunting career. Make sure to consider subscribing if you want to see daily PokeMMO videos, uploads, fun, entertaining content like this, or maybe even some more serious, straightforward guides to help you through your PokeMMO journey. The Discord is linked down below. My Twitch is also down below. I usually stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. EST. Been having a lot of fun with that recently. Hopefully this video was enjoyable to you guys. Have a great day. I will see you later. Peace. Yo, if you're watching this, that means you watched the entire video. So first things first, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And if your name is on this list, that means you go above and beyond and support the channel and allow me to do what I do every single day. Thank you so much and have a great day.